Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. As you can see here, this is what we ended up with after the last battle. And as usual, I've gone ahead and done the reinforcement step here, which you will see right now. And this is how it ended up. We have fully reinforced our first corps, but this is not Gerhardt's corps anymore, it's Johnston's. Reasoning here is that I noticed that Johnston is a major general, which means he has two abilities, while Gerhardt is only a brigadier general with only one extra ability. So I switched them around. I also added two more brigades for my second corps, trying to build that up while we go along. And at the moment, you can see up here I'm down to almost no cash, but still 3.4k men. So if I can get some cash rolling, I have the manpower to expand with 1.5 additional brigade here. I still have my 15 reputation to spend. I could spend that on 2,500 Enfields, but at the moment I think I'm more aiming at the 75k here. Let's see, how much should that be? Enfields. Do you have them here? So 25 Enfields is 725. And if we add a few zeros, it's 2,500 Enfields for 72,500. Which means that these are pretty equivalent at the moment. I get more bang for the buck if I get the Enfields than if I get the cash at the moment. And that's of course based on this economy stat here. If I had that up all the way to, what is it, 25%, I would be in a whole other situation where that cost for the rifles will diminish and the cash will be more worth. But I don't think that I will change anything right now anyhow. So let's get into battle. We do have the battle across Keys and Port Republic to come up here, and I did some reading on that battle, and it was Stonewall Jackson's Shenandoah Valley campaign in '62, where he engaged, or the Union tried to engage him, and it was a magnificent Confederate win. So I am gonna do this with the same reasoning as always. I'm going by date, 8th of June or 9th of June. As you can see here, I won the Battle first Winchester, which means the enemy is a bit smaller, and that bonus is also on Port Republic. So if I win the Cross Keys, I will unlock this. Also minus 5%, I'd say. But that's for a later time. Let's get in here and see what this is all about. The Union keeps sending more troops to deal with our moves through the Shenandoah Valley. Our signal station on Massanutten, monitoring Union progress, reported 2 Union columns converging on your position under the command of General Fremont. The army of General Fremont is marching on Valley Pike. Advance your forces at Cross Keys and stop him. I can bring 10 brigades out of my 15 here. If I had, I could bring the other corps just to get them experience, but nah, I'm gonna bring my first corps. So The Federal brigades come into line and will soon attack your position. I will defend this, that is. Mill Creek offers a good defensive position to repel the Yankees. Your main objective is to hold this passage. And the other one located southwards. Okay. You should expect superior forces, so use the terrain to your benefit to withstand the assault. Good luck, General. Okay, let's see. 10 brigades, 2 objectives to defend. I'm not sure that I will use my cavalry here. I think they will stay out. But I do think that I want both my artillery to be positioned here as a kind of last line of defense. Maybe put it up even this far. I'll try and defend this forest. Let's see how far up I can get without engaging them. And on this side, I probably want to take position along these houses, this forest patch here, and these fields to link up the line over here. I'm not sure where they will start, but if they do start at the edge here, I should have sufficient time to move up to that position. And if I do get there, I will bring up the artillery and reinforce the position way up here. If that's not possible, I will defend this line and probably put the art to here and this line. Then I have to fall back to the flag, which I'm not too keen on. Let's see. First division, second division. Need to remove 2 of these. Second and second. Second and second. That means that we should have, yep. Okay, let's see. We do have Gibson's battery and Cable's battery. Cable is the one with the 24 pounders, right? And yep, that's correct. So the 24 pounders, I think, do have superior range. Can I see that somewhere? Yep, it's 1100, and the 12 pounders have 1400. Then I will put Gibson's battery down here, because they might be able to fire upwards here. And that means putting them, I'll put them here to start off with. Then Cable's battery with smaller range, shorter range, will be the one advancing here. Also more devastating at close range with the 24 pounders. I believe that I should have Johnston and the supply wagons in the northern objective. I will also put my first division there with my 2-star brigades to really hold the line, because I'm expecting more of an opposition up north than south, because down south here I don't have that much open space below, and they can really only come from this bridge and upwards before they reach this objective. So having the more experienced forces up here where they can really flank around, I think it might be beneficial to me. I will also have just put these here. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this instead. I'm gonna have Carlin's brigade and the Wallace Brigade move up and cover the line here between the objectives, I think. So I can have Upton's and Early's brigades swing around a bit more north and cover off this forest patch and this forest patch here. And then I can advance with Douglas and Scribner basically just head on. It's a really good plan. I think I have one already. Or maybe not. Let's see what happens here. No battle plan survives enemy contact. You know that, right? Yep, me too. Okay, orders. Upton, get on that road and follow that map's edge just down there. I think that's the fastest way. Early, I think that you're just gonna run, as well as Douglas and Scribner. Just run. Cable, just through the forest here. There's nothing fancy schmancy around this. Carlin, run. Wallace, run. Colquitt, I need you here. Okay, we can't. There are fords there. Okay. That means it's even easier to defend because it's from this, and this. There are 3 positions here. So I'm gonna have Law there, and I'm gonna move Gibson there to start off with. And Lynch and Johnston, they're on their way. Okay. Did I tell these guys to run? Yep, I did. Not you, but you can do that. I'm gonna try and kick tabs on them. Once their condition reaches about 60%, I will stop the running. But as I've said before, I really think that having your troops in the right position is, not always, but most of the time, more beneficial to the cause than having them rested, but in the wrong position. Being the first one to take a strong defensive position are the crucial aspect in many battles, I think. So I didn't encounter anything here, so I'm gonna keep running forwards. Gibson, I think you can move up there. And Law, I think that you can move up here as well. Then I will have skirmishers sent out. Law as well. I need your skirmishers up here. Okay, Early. You can stop running now, guys. I'm gonna pause and deal with everything here. Are you still running? Don't. Law, you don't need to run, because I think we do have a pretty good position to start off with. I'm gonna have Cables, battery move up, Johnston as well. Upton, you don't need to run anymore either. I'm gonna have your skirmishers move up this way. This is just a precaution up there. I'm gonna have my skirmish line in the next forest patch here. Yeah, I think that will do. I do have a line. It's a weak line, but it's a line. Hopefully I can use the artillery to my advantage. Maybe I could have Gibson even up here. Okay, here they come. Ah, they weren't even deployed yet. That means that I need to pause. And I need Early to secure this place. I'm not sure what I need more. Okay, they arrived from down here as well. Can I have your skirmishers just run through there and keep some? Just gonna put you there. I'm gonna. What am I gonna do with the line now? I'm not sure how strong they are down here. I'm gonna have Wallace stay there. Early will reinforce up north. There are 2 brigades there. I will have Douglas move up and Scribner as well. Carlin, you can move a bit more as well. And Upton, I think I gave you orders. Just gonna need that cover. I think that's good enough. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brigades up north, and we spotted only Boland's brigade down south so far. Maybe I'll switch even more. Let's see how these move out or start moving. So I spotted a artillery battery here. Let's see what we can do about this. Yep, we have another battery there. Cable, maybe you should get your ass over there with your... And you can just move up to the houses, Gibson. Wallace, and Carlin, you're my reserve right now. Douglas, I'm gonna need to shift your position just a bit. I'm gonna fold you back there, 'cause I'm pretty good enough in position right now, and you might be overrun from there. Main unit forces are advancing, okay. Well, they did say that I would be outnumbered, and yep, they didn't lie. Cable is in position. Let's have Lynch move up there. Gibson is also in position. I'm gonna have Wallace Brigade move up here. Skirmishers, and you have a brigade down there. We're doing up here early. Gordon's brigade is threatening you pretty bad. Yep. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see here what we can do. I'm charging my... Yeah, I'm just gonna stop charging my skirmishers here. So, okay, they stopped that, which means Wallace skirmishers are toast. Yep. Too bad. He's a nice guy. Upton, your skirmishers are more or less just cannon fodder right now. Not really that useful. I'll have you cover off this advance here. No, south side, so far so good. I have you move up there and in there, and have one focus north and the other south. Douglas, what's your cover? Maybe you could fall back just smitherin. Okay, they are charging somewhere. Where? Yep, they're charging my skirmishers. Fall back, Carlin skirmishers. Culprits, you can still fire on their flanks. How are we doing up north? I'm lacking some vision up here. This is black hole right now. I need some more vision there. So, lol, what kind of cover do you have? Not that good. Just fall it back and decrease it. It's in good position in there. What do we have back here? Cover 50, 200, 15, yeah. Let's have it that way, right, as it is at the moment. So, where are they advancing? We have 2.5 hours to go. Gibson, your supply is decent. Okay, they are charging me here. But they didn't. They stopped before. And that's General Fremont. Okay, Cable. What's your status? It's good at the moment. Douglas, I'm gonna need you just to move up a bit so you cover up Cable's battery. Skirmishers doing a good job there. Skirmishers are up to good stuff around. Yeah, and you will start supplying Gibson's battery here. That's good. No need to go that extra mile. I can keep you behind. Okay, let's see where you're going with that brigade, Gordon. Upton, you do good. Cover is good up there. Supply status is going up. Colquitt, doing good. I know the skirmishers are out in the open field, but at the moment they're just covering up Wallace's flank here, so that Coltus brigade doesn't move up, or stables for that matter. Douglas, your skirmishers are probably gonna be destroyed here. So let's see, just gonna do something there. Can we get Connolly a flank shot there? Carlin skirmishers. I'll move you down to the south part of the forest. 2 batteries firing on low skirmishers, but they're in good cover there. So let's tell them to hold position. Okay, we got Beale's brigade here, but they're moving with their flank exposed to Douglas and Cable, which will fire upon them pretty soon. That will be a good exchange for me, I think. Because once the battery fires, they will rout you. Taking some grape shots in the flank that will tank the morale. how we do here. I do have the entire front line covered, so I will be pretty mad if the suddenly spawns a cavalry unit from somewhere and just capture these. Okay, now that's Gordon's brigade moving up, also flanking, taking, yep, routing. Okay, I hear some cavalry. Where are the cavalry? I need you to go just a bit upper skirmishes to get vision here. Okay, you just routed once. I was about to say that time to pull you back. Wallace are also in a bad spot right now. Cable supply status going down. Let's see. Taking fire from 3 different here. But I think it's more beneficial to me to keep you where you are. I will, however, move up with 2 brigades and support you. So do not fear. Reinforcements are here. Early, can you try and move just a bit more around Shank's flank? Upton, can you just take a step forward and fire into Shank's flank? Maybe we can roll that northern side up. Scrivener and Carlin, you've done your part here. Carlin, I'm gonna have you there. Scrivener, I didn't think or notice Beale there. Ah, Scrivener is wounded. Too bad. Still exhausted, yeah? Okay. I will move up here. See, Upton, you're refreshed. Early, you're refreshed. Can I have you just stop there and fire on Milroy? You can run all the way, Upton. Gibson, how you doing? I will try and get you a bit forward, I think. Ah, too bad, Earl's skirmish is there. Up north here, we're on fairly even ground. There are 2 brigades facing each other. Oh, too bad. I didn't spot that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given the order to move up there. But Gibson, you're in a better position right now. Yeah, I know you're low on ammo, and I know you're taking a lot of artillery fire, but you're in a good spot there, skirmishes. Can I have you move there and see if I can get some flanking fire going on? I have a few brigades here that just routing back and coming back. Routing then coming back. Over and over. I also know that Wallace and Carlin, they are taking heavy pounding here. But yeah. It's not that good of a position there yet to so I can move up with Douglas and Scribner's brigades. I have 4 brigades up there facing them, but I do have Cable's battery in a good position. Also moved up Gibson's here, which can hopefully do some good. Let's see if we can just move Carlin back. He's without cover. Wallace, you're also without good cover. Upton, I do know that you are low on ammunition, but I'm still gonna need you to try and make do. Do not want to risk Lynch. Yeah. There could be a skirmisher sneaking through there. See what you're still reloading. Move up. A bad move, really bad move. Just as they reloaded, and Milroy there. Yeah, right back. I'm gonna have Early's brigade move here. Try to catch these guys in the flank when they're retreating. Upton, I'm just positioning back here. We did good pushing them back there. If I can have Early's brigade secure this portion and not be flanked in the rear. Maybe then I can move up Douglas, Scribner. Yeah, Wallace, you have retreated. No, I'm not surprised. You've done a really good job just holding the line there. We've got 40 more minutes to go. 40 more minutes. Upton, just engage these guys. Just into range to get some ammo to Upton there. Law, how are you doing? Carlin skirmishers, need you to take up position here where Law skirmishers so bravely held. Gibson still firing away. Gonna hold you back early. Too late. Douglas, I need you to move up and engage Schenk there. Johnston, get up here and support Upton. Early, if you could fall back into this force patch, it would be good, because you're going to need to move you up there. Good, good. Douglas, keep moving. The supplies going up. 23 minutes to go. Still doing good here, yeah. So you routed when you took up Law skirmisher's position. Okay, that's interesting. Johnston. Have Lynch's supply train moving down again. Johnston, I do think I'm gonna need you here because they are advancing a lot of brigades here. Early, can I have you just try and secure that northern side? Center is still holding. Early. Douglas. Upton. Can afford you running. Cable, you are firing on the correct position. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit silent at times. As I've said in the early battles, that this is kind of too much for me. I'm not that micro. What do you say? Micro excellent? Not really. I'm not too good on the micro bit and keeping tabs on 100 stuff going on at once. And this is just borderline what I'm trying to deal with. I know that there are some battles that are way bigger later on, and I'm not really looking forward to it. I know that I was pretty silent, and my wife was telling me that, why are you looking so stern, or why are you looking angry? Is it going bad? And I had to reply, oh, it's going great. I just have to concentrate. And when you concentrate, you really don't have time to talk to the microphone. But I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, they had 20k men, and I had 16. I inflicted 9,300 casualties and took 4,000, so that's over 221. In the real battle here, the Union forces lost about 300 casualties, and the Confederates about 100. So there are a lot more troops here clashing together and more casualties. But it's a really fun game. Let's see here. Cable with 1,400 kills. He was a perfect position this whole game. Gibson not so much, but still 254 kills. That's decent enough in my book. But that was beautiful there. And Douglas with the 2,000 kill, it was standing in the same position as Cable, just providing fire support basically. Losses, however. Upton and Wallace. Yep, I know. You took a lot of beating. Upton was my fault. Wallace, I just wanted you to stay there where you were, because you were holding that center line really well. So kudos to you. Officers, let's see here. We had Scribner, who got wounded. We got Gibson, Wallace, Colquitt, Early, and Douglas being promoted. We did have some Mississippis rescued, but we also captured some Enfields. They're expensive, and Palmettos and Springfields and Sharps, but Sharps not so much use for us. So let's see here. We did get 1 career point, plus 4 reputation, 72k and 6,000 men. And now we're up at 19 reputation. I'm thinking that either 3,500 men or the Enfields. I think I'm gonna ponder on that one. But here we do have our career point to spend. The next point here is 3 corps, 4 division per corps, and 5 brigades per division. We did need 2 corps with a lot of brigades each. But the problem now isn't really expanding. We do have the possibility to add 15 brigades. Here we have 6 brigades. We have another 9 brigades. And that is going to cost us a lot of money. As well as just resupplying this. So I'm not too keen on upping that army organization, as of yet at least, because I can't really use it. When we go into the battle map here and go to the games mill, you'll notice that I'll have one front where I can have 30 brigades and one where I can have 25. And if I have 15 on each, yeah, that might be good. But if I have 20 on each, that's even better. But I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough money to have that much. In that case, I have to make do with about 1,500 men in my brigades or something, and I really like to have them as strong as possible. So, either I put another point into politics right now and try to get more cash to the next battle, or I go the economy route. I'm still on the expanding phase, so medicine isn't high on my priority. Training, I'm not having that many veteran recruits used. I'm mainly having them for Scribner and Douglas. Scribner, he just lost, yeah, it's just a major, he need a good commanding officer, which I don't have. Oh, as you can see there, it just went down. Maybe I could use... Oh, that's the same deal here. I even have majors. Major Jenkins. But either economy or politics. I think I'll go with politics and try to max that out, because then I know that I will get the maximum result for my battles. And when you come back next time, I'll start off from this screen and I'll load you up into where I have reinforced everything. So, hope you enjoyed. Play more games. This is a very fun game. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.